How's everyone doing at Valley View this year? Good. Hey, for those of you who are new, I need to tell you about a band that we've had playing for us the last few years. They're a river band from down south. They've been going by the name the Blue Bayou Boys and One Purdy Possum. But I think you guys all know them best as the Hillbilly Band. Woo! Well, I have some sad news. I'm sorry to share that their band is down to just the Blue Bayou Boys. Yep, there's no Purdy Possum with them. The boys ran into some rough water, some kind of trouble, and some of the band members headed out. Old Tennessee Taylor decided he needed a break, and the Purdy Possum Peyton says,
"Until those boys get their act together, I'm going to do my own thing."
The word is, she's going to go on her own singing solo tour until they can sort things out. So that just leaves us River Bottom Rio, Dungaree Dylan, and Catfish Cade holding up the band. And because of all the turmoil, they almost didn't make it back up to see us, but they heard that their old friend, the famous, slippery, and fearless Mr. Ellis, and one of their old favorite teachers, the marvelous Mrs. Marvin, were thinking about doing something crazy like retiring. So they figured they better float on up the river and bid their old friends a farewell and maybe sneak in a little retirement shindig too. You're going to see between their band members heading off and their old pals retiring, the band is kind of a forlorn crew these days, unshaven and misheveled, in a state of constant sorrow. It's lucky for us that despite it all, they can still play a pretty good tune. Their performance today is dedicated to their estranged band members and to the marvelous Marvin and the slippery Ellis, who the boys are worried when they both retire and they're sitting around in their rocking chair with nothing to do, but look at old Valley View yearbooks and be sad that they might just take on some of the same sorrowful demeanor. The hope is, folks, that we can just help them all cheer up today. So help me do that. Put your hands together and welcome them. Let's hear it for the Blue Bayou Boys and their constant state of sorrow.
Constant sorrow through his days.
I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I've been down to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised.
Where he was born and raised.
For 6 long years I've been in trouble. A pleasure here on earth I found. For in this world I'm bound. I have no friend to tell me now.
He had no friends to help him out.
Well, my old teacher, I never expect to see you again. You were in this ride that Northern Railroad. Perhaps I'll die upon this train.
Perhaps he'll die upon this train.
You can bury me in some valley for many years. place to live. They're singing on. But there is one thought, I'll be steady giving. I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
Meet you on God's golden shore. Happy retirement, Marvelous Marvin Slippery Ellis. See you down the river.
Well, thank you, Blue Bayou Boys. That kind of tears me up. Poor Mr. Ellis and those Hillbilly Boys are so sorrowful. I'm sure glad I won't have to be in that same sad state as them.